The week is still going fantastic for Xtreme Trader, and so far we have made more than 370 pips of profit to our clients in the premium group on Telegram. And of course, I have seen someone telling that we're hiding the losses, and this is far from the truth. These are the results, my friend, of this week so far. As you can see, 12th of September was 100% in profit day. All of the signals have reached the take profit number 2 and 3 as well. And 13th of September, these are the results. We had only 2 losses. USD CHF hit stop loss, and Euro NZD closed in just 20 pips of loss. But of course, as you can see, the other signals thankfully have recovered any potential losses. So since the beginning of September, we have made more than 1,213 pips of profit in just 14 working days. How cool is that? This is amazing. That is exactly what we're talking about. This is the real quality of Xtreme Trader signals. And as you can see, my friends, we are having tons of happy messages from our clients who are very happy and pleased with the experience. Today is another great day, making $350 even with the losses. Looking for more great signals this week. Thanks, Xtreme Trader. Thanks to our clients, and we are hoping actually that they are enjoying the experience. So of course, my friends, instead of just reading these comments, you can become one of them. You can test the signals yourself, and you can give us your opinion honestly about it. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today, and hopefully we will see you there. Now it's the time that we should discuss the late week analysis. And if you guys remember clearly, I told you in the last midweek analysis video to be careful about the news which will gonna hit the market very soon. And as you can see, I actually have informed everyone here on the free channel to be careful and pay attention to this news less than 2 hours from them to occur. As you can see, the core CPI news has totally wrecked the whole signals. As you can see, all of them went in loss, my friends, and that was due to the news. It's important to mention that the gold was actually running in about 113 pips of profit before the news hit the market, and as you can see, instantly this bearish candle has appeared. I believe AUD USD also was running in about 40 pips of profit before the news hit the market. I think it was the only one active. So anyway, my friends, what happened here, of course, was due to the news. It's not my fault at all what happened, and I did my best here by informing everyone on the free channel. So you don't really have to pay to join this channel, my friends. It's totally free. You can find the link in the description below this video. Just click on it and join this channel for free, just to be aware about the news, and I will update you about the signals. If there is any reason to close this signal in loss, I will inform you. If there is any new signals also, I will inform you in this group. So just make sure you're joining it and you are not missing any updates from me directly. Anyway, let's now discuss the market, and let's, as usual, start with the Euro USD. So of course, we have to get rid of the old signal. The buy order is no longer valid, it's obvious right now. So let's see what we can do next with the Euro USD. Now, as you can see right here on the weekly chart, the market has indeed been rejected from breaking out from that level of a resistance trend line. We're having here this resistance trend line, and check out what happened after the news. The Euro USD has actually reversed upon the pressure from the news, of course, and this bearish trend line. So right now, what we can expect actually from the Euro USD is by simply looking at this pattern, and we can actually expect from the market to continue the fall for about at least, I would say, 147 pips. It seems like the Euro USD is going bearish, but not for so long. We are still facing here a strong key support level right there at 0.99532. And as you can see also on the weekly chart, the market seems like it has reversed on this level, but the downtrend is actually stronger. And I told you many times over the last weeks, the Euro USD is for sure going to continue the fall till it reaches the very strong key support level at 0.96044. So on the bigger picture, we want to short the market, but let's see now what we can do next. Anyway, we were actually buying the Euro USD for the early days of this week, but I believe for the late days of this week, we are going right now to start shorting the Euro USD. As you can see, the market is rising. So right now we have to identify clearly the strong key resistance levels. So it's really simple. By looking at this level right there exactly, just exactly right there, at 1.00298, oh my god, the market is very close. Actually, no, wait a minute. Yes, exactly, it is just right. Let me just go to the 1 hour time frame, because actually I have analyzed already before. Yeah, exactly. That is what I saw. Exactly right there. I analyzed it before recording. So anyway, let me just tell you something. On the 1 hour time frame, we can notice right here, we are having a very strong bearish breakout candle. But we need to start shorting once the market reaches the same level of the strongest real level of resistance to that bearish breakout candle. Pay attention. Right here, we're having a very nice level of a resistance. We are having here, first of all, a real level of a resistance, and in the middle we had here a false breakout, and check what happened previously. The same level of a real resistance has been respected earlier. Fantastic. And we have here another false breakout, and then again the same level of the resistance has been respected. Of course I should have started from the left to the right, but however, it is what it is. Anyway, that tells us that the level of 1.00437 is most likely a very strong level as a resistance. And the interesting thing here is, let me just show you something. I need to rely here on the resistance trend line. This is what we call the magic of resistance. Oh, sorry, the magic of trend lines, my friend. As you can see, we're having here this resistance trend line, which I have drawn here from this higher high to this lower high. All I need to do right now is simply drag the very same level of a resistance trend line and just place it at the nearest support trend line. Check this out. Exactly. As you can see, my friends, this was right here a support trend line. We had here a bearish breakout candle, and right now we can expect from that level of a support trend line to become right here a resistance trend line. And first of all, it's going to be respecting this level of a previous support trend line, and also that level of a resistance most likely is going to be respected, which means I believe that we can safely short the Euro USD right from this level at 1.00473. And the safe zone actually shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance at 1.00903 for about 45 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be placed in a reasonable place where the market has originally reversed from that level of a support at 0.99609, which means we are aiming approximately 86 pips profit from this signal against 45 pips of a safe zone. And of course, I want to remind everyone that the edge of the safe zone is not a stop loss. You can close this trade in loss only if you see the candle has made a bullish breakout out of the safe zone, but again, anything other than that, then please do not close this trade in loss. Anyway, that's everything for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so the Pound USD signal is approaching the level. I need to hurry up and just tell you exactly what we can do next with this pair. It's really simple and straightforward analysis. So right there, my friends, we're having here a resistance trend line, and check out what happens right on the 4 hour time frame, by the way. All I need to do is simply drag the very same level of the same line which I have drawn here of a resistance trend line, and check out this magic. Check this out. It's just lining up along with this resistance trend line. So right here we had a resistance trend line, and we had here a false breakout in the middle, or a fake breakout. Now it's really simple. We can expect from the Pound USD to continue the rise, respecting the same level of a resistance trend line. And as we can see right here on the horizontal level, on the left side right now, all we need to do is marking our real level of a resistance. And as we can see exactly right here, this level at 1.15885 is a strong real level of a resistance. We just have to wait for the market to rise for about 27 pips before we can start shorting it. The edge of the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than the resistance at 1.16475, and the take profit level, which should be placed right there at the real level of the resistance at 1.14630, which means we are aiming approximately 125 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone is ranging for about 57 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Pound USD. As you can see, I'm going fast because I need to post this video before the signals being triggered. So anyway, moving now to the AUD USD. Alright, so the AUD-USD signal is actually interesting. It's not similar to the other signals. Let me just tell you something. We are having here the lowest level of the support right there. Exactly. Right there, exactly perfect. This is perfection. At 0.67049. And the AUD-USD has just reversed from that level of a support. Keep in mind I'm on the 4-hour time frame, which means if I go to the daily chart right now, we can notice this pattern. The AUD-USD has actually hit the same level of a support repeatedly. But the thing here is we're having this very strong bearish breakout candle. So what can happen next? Actually, the AUD-USD signal, the AUD-USD in general, in my opinion, going to continue the fall. If we go now to the weekly chart, we can notice how this bearish candle is really strong. After the appearance of this bullish candle, we were actually expecting from the market to continue the rise. But the appearance of this candle right now on the weekly chart, and we're still midway through this week, the market seems like it's a very strong bearish one. And I believe it's going to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a support right there at 0.64590. So what are you trying to tell us, Salah? Shall we buy or sell? Actually, we should actually sell, of course, but that's going to take a while. If we look right now at the weekly, at the 4-hour time frame, we really have to wait for the market to rise for actually long. Let me just analyze it deeper for you. So we're having here this resistance trend line, and all I need to do is just simply draw the same level, draw the resistance trend line right here. Sorry guys, I'm speaking fast because I really need to post this video very soon. And what I need to do is simply drag the same resistance trend line which I have drawn here, and check this out. These levels are being respected repeatedly. Now the safest entry possible for the AUD-USD is gonna be placed right there, exactly right here, after the market rises for about 62 pips. And if we look at the left side, we can see clearly that we had here also a very strong key resistance level. So actually shorting the AUD-USD is possible, but I think it's gonna take a long time till we can start shorting it right on 0.68014. I can't give you a better entry. I can tell you to start selling right here at that level of the resistance, but that's against my analysis. I think that maybe the AUD-USD will continue the rise, reverses upon the pressure from that resistance, and then continue the rise again till it reaches that level of a resistance trend line, and only then the AUD-USD might continue the fall. So that being said, I will do the right thing. I will just tell you that we can start short the AUD-USD at 0.680114, and the safe zone is going to be ranging till the peak of that resistance right here, exactly right there. Let me just make it accurate, at 0.68496, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 50 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be at the lowest level of the support, where the market has just reversed from, at 95 pips. And I want to be clear here about something. The AUD-USD was the main reason I delayed this video. I was really not sure how this market is going to move, so therefore the only option I have is waiting for the market to reverse from that support. Then we can sell right there, and we can actually make the take profit level at where the market has just reversed. So as you can see, it doesn't really make much sense to me that the market is right now near to the take profit level and the sell is really far. But forgive me guys, that is all what I can find for the AUD-USD. Anyway, moving now to the USD CAD. Alright, so the USD CAD is gonna actually be a good signal in my opinion, and I believe it's gonna be a very trustworthy. Let me just tell you something. Right here, my friends, on the daily chart, the market has given us this wonderful and beautiful bullish breakout candle. Now, this candle is very strong. It most likely means that the USD CAD is indeed going to continue the bullish reversal. If we go right now to the weekly chart, I told you before that we are having here this resistance level, and the USD CAD has actually managed to break out from this level after the appearance of this candle. I told you this like 2 weeks ago. Then we said that we are going to start buying the USD CAD after it fall again to that level of a support at 1.29923. Now, we were actually expecting from the USD CAD to continue the fall, but as you can see, the bullish reversal has begun, and the market seems like it's going to continue the rise above this level of a resistance at 1.30827, which means if we draw here a resistance trend line just like that, we can see that the USD CAD on the weekly chart is managing actually to break out from that level. That tells us a lot. That tells us that the USD CAD is most likely going to continue the rise till it reaches the level of the resistance right there at 1.34220, which means we need to consider now buying the pair. This resistance is no longer valid. So where exactly we can start buying the pair? Let me just move now to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we can notice how the market right now is reversing upon the pressure from the resistance at 1.31880. So meaning we need to find fast the real level of a strong support, and that can be easily found right there at 1.31120. Pay attention to the details. We are having here a real level of a support, and as we can see, we had 1 and 2 false breakouts. The first breakout here, sorry, the second fake breakout has actually told us that the market is most likely going to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a support. But what happened is that the market has instantly reversed, meaning this was of course a false breakout. And what happened next, when the market has reached the same level of the support right here, the market did not actually reverse at all, neither as a support or as a resistance, which means this right here was also another fake breakout. What? Yes, right, guys, that's true. There are actually, this market is full of fake breakouts. You just need to have the eye to find it. Anyway, what I was going to say here is, we're having here, my friends, a real level of a support right there, and right here, and right here, which tells me that most likely 1.31120 is going to be a good level to start buying the USD CAD. We just have to wait for the market to fall for about 48 pips before we can start buying it. And of course, that is nothing for the USD CAD. As you can see, just one candle right here, for example, this candle, one candle has moved for about 35 pips. Another candle has moved for about, actually, I would say 31. So actually, it's really nothing. We can actually wait a few hours till this signal be triggered. So anyway, we will buy the market from 1.31120, but for the take profit level is going to be placed at the peak of the resistance right here at 1.3228, which means we're aiming approximately 110 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of fake support at 1.30635, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 47 pips against 110 pips of profit. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CAD. Moving now to the USD JPY. Alright, so let's now see what we can do next with the USD JPY. And guys, kind reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. So let me just tell you what we can do next with this pair. Actually, if we go to the weekly chart right now, it's really interesting, because what we're having here on the daily chart is simply a double top pattern. And in my opinion, the USD JPY is going to continue the fall till it reaches at least this level of a support right here at 141.870. Why? Because we're having two candles right here indicates for a bearish reversal. These two candles, this candle right there and this candle right here, are my favorite price action to hint actually, or to give us a signal to start shorting the market. So in my opinion, the USD JPY eventually going to continue the fall. So now moving to the 1 hour time frame. I don't need to go to the 4 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is actually enough. We need to identify right now the levels of support and resistance, and of course we need to identify the real levels. We don't want the fake ones. However, this level right here, the peak of the resistance, exactly at 143.496. Sorry guys about that. It's a very strong level as a resistance, as we can see. Now pay attention. The market has created right here one single attempt of a support, then created here a false breakout. Then the market has created here also another level of a resistance, but pay attention. Once the market has actually retested the same level of that support, the market did not reverse. The market instantly broke out from that level. And right now we can see that the market has went up again all the way to the same level of the resistance at 143.496, and right now seems like it's falling. That tells us that this level is very strong as a resistance. To be honest, I'm a bit late. I was supposed to send you the signal to start shorting right here at 143, but of course, thanks to the AUD USD, we had to delay the video until I gave up on it and just decided to give you this signal. If I was earlier, I would have told you to start short right there. Anyway, it's never too late. As you can see, my friends, right now on the 30-minute time frame, we're having here the first attempt of the resistance, and we can actually expect from the market hopefully to rise again, creating a second attempt of the resistance at the same level of the resistance right here at 143.496, which means we can wait for the market to rise for about 22 pips before we can start shorting it. And once this happens, the take profit level has to be placed right here at the nearest strong key support level at 142.112, which means we are aiming approximately 136 profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than that level of resistance right here at 143.914, which means it will be ranging for about 41 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD JPY. Moving now to the USD CHF. Alright, so regarding USD CHF, right now I believe it's really simple. Oh my goodness, I deleted that line, I needed it. It's okay, I was going actually to delete the original entry. Anyway, I don't want to make this video so long. Guys, it's really simple. For the USD CHF, we are having here a very obvious false breakout right there. And we're having here a real level of a support as well. So let me just tell you straightforward. We are going to start buying the USD CAD after it falls for about 36 pips. Actually, you know what? I'm not in the mood actually to analyze the USD CHF deeper than that. And to be honest, I really need to finish this video right now. So let me just make it long story short. We have to wait for the market to reach this level of a real support. As you can see, this is the real nearest support to that bullish breakout candle. And as you can see, we have to wait for the market to fall for about 34 pips. Anyway, let me just tell you that the take profit level is going to be placed right there exactly. Or actually, let me just make it, yes, better, at 0.96681, which means we can actually make about 90 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will not be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 0.95398, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 36 pips. Let me write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CHF. Apologize, it was a quick one, but we have to finish this video very soon. Moving now to the gold. Okay, now for the gold, if we go now to the 4-hour time frame, of course, the buy order is no longer valid. But what we can expect right now from the gold? As I mentioned earlier, the level of 1700 is very critical. And pay attention to what happened right here. The market has barely reached this level of 1700, just right there, and right now it has reversed. So now what's going to happen next? Actually, after the appearance of that fake breakout right there, considering also that we are having here this resistance trend line, which has been also had the fake breakout as well, now most likely we can start shorting the gold. Yes, I told you before that we cannot really short at that level, but it is what it is. We cannot really force it. This is what the market is giving to us right now at the moment, in my opinion. Daily chart also shows us a very strong signal for shorting the gold. And in my opinion, the final target is going to be right here at 1681.50, where the market has originally reversed from. So the gold seems like it's going on its way to create here a double bottom pattern. Then after that, we can see what will gonna happen. There is a possibility that we are actually on the creation of a fake breakout on the daily chart as well. So don't be surprised if by end of this week we had here one candle which seems very bearish one, and the next candle will be very bullish one. Of course, we have to wait for the market to be closed for this to occur, but until then I believe we can start shorting the gold. So far I don't see any signs of buying the gold, which means if we go right now to the 1-hour time frame, this level of a resistance trend line is most likely going to be respected again after the appearance of this bearish candle. Now, however, we have to find on the left what confirms our analysis by finding a real level of a resistance, and check this out right there. This level, my friends, first of all, it was a real level of a resistance right there and right here. Then we had many fake breakouts everywhere, here and there. Fake breakout, fake, 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 fake. Then we had the real reversals occurred right there exactly, and right there and right there. Even as a support, the market has respected that level as a support repeatedly, which means we will have to wait for the gold to rise for about 111 pips before we can start shorting it. Once we do that, the target, my friends, is going to be about 343 pips, just right here at the lowest level of a support at 1681.50. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than this level of a resistance right there at 1727.76. If the market will be reaching this level, we will end up with a bullish breakout from that level of a resistance trend line. But that's gonna be really odd. I mean, it's really rare to see this in the market. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I saw it, when we had a fake breakout followed up with another fake breakout instantly. It's just not how the market usually behaves. Again, I might be wrong. I'm not ever saying that I'm always right. That is not gonna ever happen. It's not even possible. Every trader will have falls and mistakes. Maybe I will have mine very soon. So guys, I'm really trying my best here. So again, just because these signals are coming from Xtreme Trader, do not ever trust with 100%. Always consider that there might be losses. Always consider that each one of us might actually analyze the market incorrectly, and therefore we have to be careful and consider that the entire signals might go in loss. It actually might happen. So please consider the losses and trade these signals with a proper money management, and consider that you are prepared for the losses. Don't ever be shocked and taken out by the losses. That's how you actually fail in Forex. Always, every single trade is an investment. Every signal you're trading here, which I'm sending to you, is an investment by itself. So make sure that you are ready. Make sure that you are prepared for the losses, and don't ever be shocked with them. Again, my friends, don't forget, of course, to check out the free group. You can join this group for free, just to be aware about the updates that I will send you about these signals. If I have noticed any unusual movement or price action indicates that these signals are no longer valid, I will update you here in this free group. So just make sure that you are joining the team and ready for any major updates. So anyway, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.